Honestly, that was a super fun time. I really enjoyed that season event. What we're going to do now is I'm going to head on down to the Goldsmiths Guild, sorry, and then we are going to. I have about an hour left before I have to head off to work or so I'm gonna run and grab a coffee, and then we're gonna try and pound through the last 5 serendipity quests. So I'll be right back.
Okay, I am back. So the last time I did these, I did it during 2.0, and I did about 5 of these job quests, and I remember really, really liking it, and she is my favorite guildmaster. So, let's continue on. Ardbert, something awful has happened. It's Gigi. Instead of behaving better, he's acting even worse. A traveling merchant was here not a bell ago to discuss a potential contract with us. In the midst of negotiations, Gigi commented on the man's jewellery, claiming such tawdry baubles are beneath even a Lamincin whore. Unsurprisingly, the man became quite upset and stormed off. Our members understand that Gigi can be a harsh critic, but this foreign gentleman was visiting us for the very first time. If it were a guild member, we might have overlooked the incident. But he was a potential business partner. Gods, this is a disaster for the guild. We must make it up to him. Can you help me, Ardbert? Before Gigi offended him, we were discussing a bulk order of malachite earrings. By way of an apology, I'd like to gift Rorotan a pair of these. The finest we can craft. If the gods are good, he will forgive us for the incident. You're one of our best, so I'd like you to craft the earrings. When they are ready, please present them to me for inspection. Are the earrings ready yet? Yeah, so I went ahead and just crafted all the items we need for up to level 50 for these quests, so we can just pound through them. Such rich, vibrant greens. Even I couldn't have done a better job of cutting the stones. Despite being relatively commonplace, malachite is quite sought after, owing to its supposed power to ward off evil. Pieces bearing swirls that resemble an eye are especially popular. Superstitions notwithstanding, it does indeed have some mild thaumaturgical properties. I must say, I think you've really outdone yourself, Ardbert. I pray that Rorotan will feel the same. Much as I'd like to apologize in person, I'm not sure he'd be willing to hear me out, so I would like you to deliver the earrings. Before he left, Rorotan mentioned that he would have other business to conduct at the Ruby Road Exchange. Chances are, you'll find him there. Alright. Let's hibbity hop and save the guild. Where's the Ruby Exchange? Okay, I'm going to start with the Sapphire Exchange, and that should tell us where to go. So just right by the Aetheryte. My PS5 controller is on the fritz. The Joy-Con drift is getting worse and worse, or not Joy-Con drift, but drift, joystick. Oh God, it's not a guild, Goldsmith. Let me make myself clear. I just wanted to discuss a potential partnership. I did not know what I've done to offend your guildmaster and her assistant, but I understand that I am no longer welcome. Now, please leave me in peace. Really now, I don't want to hear it. Just leave me. By the 12, I've never seen such fine craftsmanship. From Mistress Serendipity, I'm speechless. I never imagined the guildmaster would go so far as to personally craft. Wait, you are the one who crafted these? Not the fair guildmaster? The gods do indeed work in mysterious ways. I don't believe I have properly introduced myself. I am Rorotan, a traveling entrepreneur. I go wherever the opportunity beckons, buying for a gill and selling for two. Long have I wandered this realm in search of fine accessories, as well as talented goldsmiths who craft them. And you are precisely the sort of artisan I have endeavored to meet. I would be honored if you would allow me to purchase more of your fine merchandise. Permit me to sell your wares, and we will both be wealthy in no time. Ah, but forgive my impetuousness. You are a guild goldsmith, and I must go through the proper channels. Very well, I will meet with Mistress Serendipity once more. Please give my card to your guildmaster, and inform her that I shall contact her again soon to resume contract negotiations. That was easy. It's a good thing that I'm both a warrior of light and of fashion. But do. Oh yeah, actually, I should probably stop by my my guild place in order to drop off that seasonal event space. Or sorry, event costume. This is wonderful news, Ardbert. Not only has he forgiven us, he desires a business partnership even more than before. I knew I was right. I knew I was right to count on you, Ardbert. There's something about your work that moves people. Something that touches the soul. It's a gift, and it can't be taught, much as I wish it could. No, you've always had it in you, and as you grow more skilled, you'll only become better at expressing it. I'm certain that was part of Roroton's decision. Since we know he'll request your services when next he visits, you'd best work hard until the day comes. Mammoth's on fire. You remember Roroton, the merchant for whom you made those exquisite earrings? He paid a visit not long ago, hoping to find you present. In fact, he was positively heartbroken that he couldn't speak with you in person. It's hard to believe that he was once so furious with us. It's as if that unfortunate incident never happened at all. But returning to the matter at hand, Roroton has commissioned you to craft a firebrand, one of peerless quality, of course. When you've finished, I must insist that I evaluate your work. It's not that I don't trust your craftsmanship, but Roroton is an important client, to say the least. Alright, Gigi. I know this is your first evaluation in a long time, but I'm sure you can handle it. Gigi is the one true lord of the inferno. No, Gigi, no! What did I tell you? No fires! Please forgive him, Ardbert. I might have knocked something loose when performing maintenance earlier. But I'm certain it's nothing important. Really. Other than the occasional outburst, he's been relatively stable. Well, for Gigi anyway. Ah, yes, the scepter! I must say you've once again done a marvelous job. I'm particularly impressed by how well you set the eye of the fire in the scepter. This gemstone is the focal point of the design, both aesthetically and practically speaking. It is what allows a thaumaturge to channel the ethereal energies within, and it's what transforms the piece from common instrument of death into a stunning work of art. Any veteran thaumaturge would doubtless be satisfied by both the quality and efficacy of this firebrand. I just know Roroton will be happy to receive it. I say we give him the gift that keeps on giving. I say we give him the gift of fire. Gigi, there will be absolutely no gift giving on my watch. Have I made myself clear? You can leave the rest to me, Ardbert. I'll see that Roroton receives your firebrand, and nothing else. I'm digging the little, robot. Good to see you again. You'll be pleased to know that Gigi is completely back to normal. Why, when Roroton was here not too long ago, he only had to contend with Gigi's traditional repertoire of insults. You know what I mean. I'm sure that Roroton was a hopeless fool, that he was completely devoid of artistic sensibilities, that he smelt of rolling berries. I can't help but feel like that's a reference to Monty Python. Oh, don't get me wrong, it was still terribly distressing, but at least there was no more talk of fires. Anyways, as for why Roroton was here in the first place, he wished to commission you once more, this time for a horn staff. It goes without saying that he desires a staff of the highest quality, so please bear that in mind before you present your work to me for inspection. Good luck. I did. You know. Ardbert is a master craftsman. Perhaps Greenhorn has finally outgrown his title. I must think of a more suitable one. Something that acknowledges your recent growth but still conveys disdain for the majority of your work. That's extremely high praise. At least, I think it is. But there is one thing that I can say with certainty. This particular commission has made it even easier than usual to evaluate your growth. After all, the firebrand you made before required you to work with many of the same materials. So this is a perfect opportunity to see how your technique has improved since then. Although both were carved from Aldgoat horn and adorned with an eye of fire, I would say that this staff is much more refined by comparison. The wolf flanks flaring from the tip of the coup de grace, not only improving the thaumaturgical properties of the weapon, but also improving the wielder's ability to cut an imposing figure. Why don't you deliver this commission to Roroton at the Ruby Road Exchange personally? It's been a while since you last met, so I'm sure he'd be happy to see you. The Horns of the Green. It's a great title name. Why, if it isn't Ardbert. You're a hard man to find, as it happens. Or, you're a hard man to find. As it happens, I had another commission for you. Mr. Serendipity has the details. Or would you prefer that I tell you? You've already crafted the horn staff? Beg your pardon, I had no idea. I appreciate that you came to deliver it. I was dreading the inevitable encounter with that irrepressible mammoth. Don't misunderstand. It's not that I'm offended. On the contrary, his assessment of my abilities is harsh but fair. He reminds me that I have much and more to learn before I can call myself a connoisseur of the fine arts. And in times like these, ignorance can be a fatal failing, especially if the rumors sweeping the markets are to be given credence. Surely you've heard them as well, this talk of the Jade Fox? Aye, the legendary thief has come to Ul'dah at last. A master of disguise whose identity is completely a mystery. There is but one thing on which everyone can agree, that his lust for fine jewelry is insatiable. So, you must understand why a merchant like me would feel ill at ease. There is no greater enemy to the industrious businessman than a dastardly thief who would steal his wares without compunction. You and your fellow goldsmiths should take care. In fact, It would not surprise me in the slightest if the Jade Fox were to turn his attentions towards you. That's interesting. I wonder who this Jade Fox is. Do 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 do. $800 tomestones. Okay. Welcome back, Ardbert. I hope the staff was to Roroton's. Congratulations. Congratulations on a job well done, then. Oh, but before you go, I've recently been informed that a dangerous thief has come to Uldar, and that we goldsmiths might be the target of his machinate. What? You've already been informed about the Jade Fox? Well now, aren't we well informed? Anyways, I must urge you to be cautious when dealing with new customers. The Jade Fox may disguise himself as one in an attempt to defraud you. As for the guild, rest assured that I will personally scrutinize anyone who seeks to commission our goldsmiths. And I am an excellent judge of character. What was that? Did I just hear you snicker, Ardbert? And I thought you respected your kind and lovely guildmaster. It's because of the upcoming gala to celebrate the Sultana's name day. Everyone who's anyone has received an invitation, and all of them intend to be seen wearing the finest garments and jewelry. Some of our more popular requests have been for headwear, and that's where I'd like your help. Okay, I can. Of course, what most are unaware of is that his talent is largely dependent on yours. In case you've yet to realize it, it is your creations that have helped him to build his reputation. You haven't let him down once, Ardbert, so don't make this the first time. Be the best goldsmith you can be, and bring me the circlets when you're ready. Remember, whenever you're ready, bring them here. If you will not permit Gigi to fill your head with materia, then he will not deign to fill it with praise, faint or otherwise. That's awfully petty of you. These circlets certainly deserve more than that. Take this one set with amber. Now, amber isn't a gemstone in the traditional sense, since it's composed of fossilized resin and not a mineral. As a result, it requires different techniques to bring out its true potential. But you've managed to do just that, creating a piece which is both pleasing to the eye and beneficial to the wearer, especially one who wishes to be more effectively channel his earth magics. In contrast to the natural vibrance of amber, the zircon in this circlet imparts a sense of wisdom and worldliness. Of course, it also improves one's affinity with ice aspect of ether. Now that I think about it, zircon is not unlike ice, in that the presence of impurities can radically alter its appearance. As for this circlet set with spinel, I would say it strikes me as a symbol of confidence and power, though perhaps I'm only saying that because I know that spinel is elementally aspected to lightning. You've brought out the best in your materials and crafted 3 different, yet equally magnificent circles. I would go so far as to say that you've attained a level of skill rivaling that of our best goldsmiths. All that's left is for you to head to the Ruby Road Exchange and deliver them to Roroton. Actually, I take that back. There is one more thing that you should probably attend to. Do you remember our friend from the Sultan Swans? A friend from the Sultan Swan? Robert. He was just here speaking about you. I must confess I'm somewhat jealous of this special attention. In any case, he should be returning any moment, so perhaps you will find him outside. I have no idea what's on his mind, but you might as well speak with him before making your delivery to Roroton. Please, Gigi, show some restraint. I know you dislike Roroton, but this is too much. You must learn to treat our customers with respect. This kind of behavior is inexcusable. Don't concern yourself with him, Ardbert. Pray, give my regards to Roroton and Robert. That I shall. Hey, Robert! Ardbert, there you are. I'm glad I finally found you. I understand you're helping Mr. Serendipity with some of the orders for the Sultana's name day celebration. I know you must be busy, so I'll get to the point. The Sultan's sworn have learned that the Jade Fox, a notorious thief, may be plotting to infiltrate the festivities and rob our distinguished guests. We will not allow this to happen, of course. However, the identity of the thief has yet to be determined. Therefore, we have decided to discreetly investigate several of our guests, including your patron, Roroton. He has no ties to the 77 caravans or any other major trade organization. We can find no relatives, and his activities prior to his arrival in the city are unknown. You've met with the so-called merchant several times and have fulfilled numerous commissions for him, have you not? Yet I wager to say he has shared little, if any, personal information. Can you honestly say that you know the man? I tell you this, because if he is indeed the Jade Fox, I fear you may be a part of his plans. Do not turn your back on him, Ardbert. That's really interesting. I hadn't thought about that at all. I really like this music. They're spectacular. Simply spectacular. The women who wear these works of art will be the toast of Ul'dah, I guarantee it. You're more quiet than usual, Ardbert. Is there something troubling you? Are you serious? Do you really think that I might be the Jade Fox? By the 12, I never realized you had such a delightful sense of humor. I almost thought you serious. Because I so deeply respect you as an artisan, I shall be perfectly honest. I confess that I am not exactly the dedicated entrepreneur that I claim to be. In truth, I am a man besotted with the trappings of the material world. I wander the realm in search of artistic masterpieces, not as a businessman, but as an altruist. Some men covet and hoard their treasures. I would go so far as to say that I consider this my sacred duty, which is why I'm absolutely thrilled to have discovered a talented goods. I couldn't have asked for a better supplier. Now, I must insist that this conversation remain between us. It's in this city, it's unbecoming for a merchant to have any motive other than profit, you know. Okay. But then, if it's not him, who could it be? An old friend of his? I don't remember what the rest of this quest line was about, so I don't really know. Welcome back, Ardbert. I'd ask if Roton approved of your circlets, but I've no reason to believe that he didn't. By the way, I spoke with Robert after you left. He told me of this rumor that the Jade Fox might target the Sultana's name day celebration. It's terrible that the rogue would even consider ruining a royal gala. Gods, what is this world coming to? I hope Robert catches this fiend and personally teaches him a lesson. But let's not dwell on that, shall we? A name day should be a happy occasion. I'm sure everything will turn out for the best. Oh, Albert. Good evening. Sorry, it's been a long... Wait, what day is it? I've been so busy on account of the Sultana's name day celebration that I haven't had time to get a good night's sleep. Or any sleep, for that matter. Don't worry about me, though. I'm fine, see? Perfectly awake. Perfectly fine. But seeing you here reminds me that I have a very important commission for you. Roton wants you to craft a ring. A ring he intends to present to the Sultana herself. This is the sort of opportunity that comes but once in a lifetime. Your jewelry might be worn by Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Ulnamo. You see, at the celebration, all of the Sultana's gifts will be presented to her at once in a grand ceremony. Any guest whose gift receives special recognition is assured of a great fame and fortune. Roton was adamant that you be the one to craft his gift. He said he could only accept the work of Ulda's premier goldsmith. After discussing the matter at length, he decided on a flawless black pearl ring as his present. Additionally, he would like it to be melded with a materia for finishing touch. I suggest you use a piety materia. That would give the Sultana incentive to select it. Though we don't want to give the impression she needs it, so perhaps you should use an average grade, say 3. Given the importance of this commission, Roton has agreed to pick it up in person, so I will contact him when you have prepared the ring. By the 12, this is fabulous. I'll let Roton know at once. It's more beautiful than I could have ever imagined. The color, the shape, the luster. This is a ring fit for royalty. I knew I was right to trust in you, Ardbert. This ring will surely meet with Her Grace's approval. Stop right there, Roton. This mummer's fast must end. Huh? What's the meaning of this? Think you're clever, do you? I've seen through your lies, and I know who you really are. The Jade Fox. The Jade Fox? Roton, is this true? Have you been deceiving us all this time? I'm afraid so, my dear. But it's over now, and not a moment too soon. The charlatan was plotting to rob the guests at the name day celebration. Maybe even the Sultana herself. That's ridiculous. I don't have to listen to these wild accusations. Ardbert, I'm afraid I must ask you to give me that ring, as it is evidence of his crimes. It will be returned to you once his... Secrets and lies, secrets and lives. He takes him to death and sorrow, to Pearl Lane. I still can't believe that Roton was the Jade Fox. Can you, Gigi? Gigi? Gigi! Where are you? You cat's odd, Bert. I think he might have run off on his own. I heard him muttering something about Pearl Lane. We should try searching for him there first. Okay, I'm glad that's not how this quest ends. I was like, no way, we don't get any conclusion to that story. Oops. There we go. Wait a second. Landbert? Can I help you? All you're going to find here are the poor and the desperate. Not the types of interested adventurer. Not the types to interested adventurer looking for coin. Best move along, friend. Ooh. Gigi. Secrets and lies. Secrets alive. Back away from the Lalafell, you cur. Well, if it isn't the mammoth, you're an awfully long way from home. Gigi, what are you doing here? Why did you run away? Deceiver, trickster, this man is no sultan sworn. What? What are you saying? Robert is the Jade Fox, Mistress Serendipity. Listen to your assistant. You know it to be true. Robert, tell me it isn't so. Tell me this is all a misunderstanding. Oh! Everyone, take a deep breath and calm down. There's no reason this needs to end in bloodshed. My gods, it's true. You really are the Jade Fox, aren't you? You've an overdeveloped sense of justice, little one. It's going to get you into trouble someday. As for you and me, my dear Serendipity, I think we're well past the point of introductions. Believe me when I say I'm just as disappointed as you are. I had hoped we would become more intimately acquainted before this identity outlived its usefulness. Alas, I could not bear to forsake an opportunity of this magnitude. One that Roroton here was kind enough to provide. Oh, I love him! Meddlesome contraption! You son of a... Oh, did you... Roroto used headbutt. It was super effective. That was amazing. Oh. Gigi. Serendipity. Gigi, no. You can fix him, can't you? He saved my life. Do you need money for parts? I'll pay anything. You can even sell the ring I commissioned. It's not a matter of money. I think his core might be irreparably damaged. It was made over 100 years ago with techniques that have long since been forgotten. If it has failed, then he is forever lost to us. I detest that ridiculous hairstyle. You must. Gigi! But... Oh, What are you doing with that ring? Wait. What? You can't seriously be suggesting that... GG. Black pearl ring. This is by far the worst piece Greenhorn has ever crafted. Its very existence offends me. I feel violated, so violated. Gigi, you've come back to us. It's a miracle. Oh, that's cute. Are you on Gigi My Life? Thank you, Artbert. Thank you. But shouldn't you return to the guild and see how Mistress Serendipity and her assistant are faring? Righty-o, little dude. I'm pretty sure I just said a racism, little dude. I love that there's like a whole race of just like dwarfs, essentially. I actually do wonder, like, are Lullafells actually different species than here's? It seems to be, but that's so funny. His spite kept him alive. Wow. Are they not going to tell me how to pronounce that? Meaning. Okay, we did it up. Now let's do some... Some of these might actually be really good. Okay, so let's return to Ul'dah. Ah, I suppose not. Okay, let's stop by the aft castle. Okay. $15. When do they come back? So they're going to come at 5 o'clock this morning. Right. Let's we won't do the expert delivery right now. Yeah, let's go to Hawker's Valley. I believe this one has all my... I feel like that's important, having some control. I would also like to improve my CP just a little bit. Too high for both of them. Okay, let's switch through all my crafters real quick and we'll just... Ooh, we get to do leather worker and weaver next. Beautiful. Okay, what else? What else can I do? Oh, and let's also... Let's trade in our tombstones. Nice. Nice. I don't know if I should have the fending though. Like that seems wrong. Okay. Okay. Okay, so leather worker has barely done anything, so I need okay, delete all. Go recipes. So right now I am on FF14 crafting as a service, and I am going through all of the necessary items to craft to level up leather worker. Because tonight when I get home from work, we are going to pound through those. There we go, we're all set up for these job quests. Okay, we got them woolen tights. Beautiful. Okay, so now we are prepared to continue on the stream tonight. We will start off by emptying out this inventory. A lot of this is just garbage. Nice. Okay, so that's good there. Oh, I did not reassign the venture. $29 already, that's really good. I actually didn't really want that San Junis card in there. Okay, beautiful. All is going really, really well here. Okay. So as you can see, I have almost a full page of materials here ready to go. These are all of the materials that are needed for both leatherworker and weaver. So when I get back from work tonight, we will continue on doing crafting. All right, this has been One of Each Gaming, and I hope you guys have enjoyed. Thank you so much for joining me in this journey across Eorzea.